Hi guys and welcome to my channel. First of all, I hope you're keeping safe. I hope you're washing your hands the right way. I hope you're using your hand sanitizers the right way. And please self-isolate yourself. Be safe. Be safe. Be safe. Be safe. This is time to, have some fun with the family. Time to, call friends, talk to loved ones, read a book, do something fun so that you do not think about what's really happening out there with the coronavirus. Distract yourself with something positive because this will not stay for long. This too shall pass. Yeah. Thank you once again for clicking this video. Let's get right into it. I have a lot of gist for you. I just hope I can always, give you every relevant gist, but let's get it. Ultimate love. I'm sure you're aware that there's just plenty, so many things that I cannot really, bring out there. But yeah, from Obi trying hard to please AB, from Ike and Theresa strengthening their bond, from Chivia sailing smoothly, from Presh taking the advice of her mom to spend more time with David, forgive him and show him some love, from Rosie and Kachi being the lovey-dovey couple, Bonlali and Arnold finding the silver line and starting afresh, and Jay and Kichi being vocal and sourcing things out. To every single one, welcome for the gist. Okay, so Precious and David, I always call her Presh David, I don't know why, but Presh David decided that they were going to give their room to Chivia to spend the weekend. And oh my god, when Precious told Sylvia, she was in tears. She was too excited about that news. And a lot of people, I'm sure, are wondering why they didn't give it to Jkesh but gave it to Chivia. I'm also wondering the same thing, but hey, I don't know why. But something interesting happened. The week before, Rosie was complaining that if Presh was such a good person, she should have given her room out to, I think, Jkesh or something like that, and she didn't do that. And this time she decides to give it to Chivia, and the comment Rosie makes was that this was a strategy that Presh David were doing to gain favor from whoever, I don't know, but to her it's a strategy. Okay.
I had another funny gist this morning. I laughed. She said his babe told him that we giving him the love nest is strategy. Somebody went to meet her. Nice. I laughed. Yeah.
Are you serious?
And I called Sylvia. I said, okay, please tell me what happened. I don't mind. I don't know the person's name. She said that she came out. She doesn't like gossiping while walking outside. Teresa said, love nesters. And Rosie turned and said, they put the love nest. And I said, yes, but you give it to her. Say, strategy. I said,
yeah.
I said,
this morning it came to me.
No, it already did before we did it.
Oh, really? Sylvia, hello. See, remember?
Oh my god. I'm tearing up already.
No, it's fine. It's okay. It's fine. This guy's serious. Oh god. Don't do that. Please. Stop it. It's okay.
Oh god.
Sylvia.
I don't know how.
You want me to start crying?
I don't know.
No, come on now.
Yeah.
And yeah, so David had it and then told Precious about it. I really don't know, but I think or I feel this toxic relationship between Presh David and Roxy is gotten to, the assumptions, the whatevers are too much, whether it be a strategy or not. I believe we will find out. By the end of the day, they gave the room to Chivia, and Chivia were excited to have that room for the weekend, and they made very good use of it. So, and also let's still talk about Precious David. Um, I think Precious is now more friends with Sylvia and Theresa, if I'm right, and their friendship seems to be blossoming. What's happening to the other two friends that, or should I call it alliance that was there before, which is Chris and Catch. Oh, so let's talk about Chris and Chrisville. I realized that of late they've become mushy mushy, touchy touchy, kissy kissy, and it looks like their ship is sailing. And to the extent that Chris told her friends Nkechi and Precious that she wants to spend more time with her man, so she was not gonna have time to be spending with them. And I personally didn't like how she went about it, but that's her cup of tea. And she been to that kind of thing when you have a friend that you guys are friends too, and this girl gets a boyfriend and all of a sudden like, I don't know you, I want to be with my man. That's the kind of vibe I think Precious was getting from her. Precious got a bit confused, and they claim to always be praying in the evenings and not gossiping, so they keep inviting her to come and pray. And prayer friends or not, personally I feel like Chris is a bit everywhere, and she's always throwing the notion that everybody wants to talk to me, or everybody comes to talk to me and tell me their issues or their problems. I personally don't buy into that. I feel like she's nosy and she's in everybody's business. Please, Chris fans, don't come for me. That's my observation. And I feel like I wish her all the best anyways. I think she's very intelligent and all. But I feel like she has a bit of animosity towards OPAB because of what happened earlier. And I feel like that narrative that she's, carrying out there, that AB looks at her with so much hate. I personally don't like her talking like that, because women are supposed to empower each other. If you feel like this lady is looking at you in a very bad way, talk to her. You're an outspoken person. Go to her and ask her, AB, what did I do to you? But do not, I personally don't like that. That's one thing I feel like she should, check, because I see her laughing with AB. I see them talking. I think they resolved whatever happened before. But for her to, keep that particular thing in her heart and still nominate them based on the fact that AB looks at her in a very hateful way, honestly, personally, I'm not buying that. And I feel like you are selling yourself short by, focusing on that. You're an intelligent woman, focus on something else. Channel your energy somewhere. Channel your energy towards Chrisville. And also Chrisville seems to be very playful, like, oh my days. And I never thought Chris would actually want someone who is that playful, because Chris seems to be very serious, but they seem to have some chemistry, if I'm right. Like, I think they have this synergy going on, and I wish them all the best. Chris, that's
Sit down again.
So where do you want to go? No.
Listen.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Just
okay. So Ikyeresa, personally, when Ikyeresa nominated OBAB, I was disappointed because I felt they were friends, and my question was why. So I kind of understood why AB was upset, because I'm sure she felt these were people that they could call friends, and they had nominated them, and I'm sure she'd be wondering for what reason they did. And I would not say that I agree with how AB went about things, calling how do you call her, calling Theresa names. Nope, I personally do not condone that. But I feel like sometimes these reality shows, yes, you guys are all there for the same purpose, for the same reason, but show some respect. That notion flying around, we are all adults, we are all, come on, there are people that are way older than you there. Show some little respect. I'm narrowing it on the respect bit, because I feel like Theresa might have had a point, but the way she went about it, talking to Obi and AB, was a bit, was a bit off, and they kind of felt a bit some way about it. And for her to have called AB and illiterate was a bit of a low blow. And the day, she was ranting and venting to Ike, apparently Obi heard most of the things she said, and that would definitely make them feel like you were being fake or you were being. And I felt like she was a bit too defensive when they had that little conversation about trashing out issues, and I feel like Teresa, next time, just calm down and go about it in a more calm way. The next day, she wrote a letter to AB to apologize, because after the whole incident, she spoke to Ike, and Ike pointed out to her that yes, she might have been right, but she didn't go about it the right way. And that one, I won't lie, I gained my respect for that, because he proved that you can, support your woman or wife in public, but in private you correct her. And for that, you keep getting, 2 thumbs up all the time, because you seem to know the right thing to do always at the right time. And talking about Ike, lots of people say he's faking, their love is fake. And I think during the week, they pranked the house with a fake birthday, and the housemates were calling their love fake, calling them fake, and all sorts of things. And Teresa felt bad about it and all that. But hey, I believe the love guest should learn to take a joke. But who am I to complain? I don't know how I feel. A man who knows that he has to support his woman in public and reprimand her in private, and she wasn't too happy about that, but at least it made her write an apology letter to AB, because I feel like after that talk she really thought about it. But I just hope she was able to sleep, because knowing Teresa, I'm sure she cried herself to sleep. I don't know her personally, but from you know what I mean. And yeah, I believe everybody's evolving, and I'm not one to understand so much, because hey, none of us knows how it feels like to live in an enclosed place for, are they staying for 3 months or 2 months? I don't really know their duration, but you have just this little quarantine that we've been given to stay at home. A lot of us are jittery, anxious, want to leave the house, blah blah blah. Imagine what they are going through as well. So in as much as we want to bash or choose favorites, let's think about that. Okay, so J Cash. Right now, Jay is like one of my least favorite housemates right now, and I might be biased, but I feel like, see, so you have an issue with Arnold. I personally think you talk to him. Men are not supposed to hold grudges. Men are I think men are able to talk things out better than women. But like Auntie said, at least Precious and Rosie, they established that, they spoke about it before they decided that, what, stay day or day, make a day my day. But wow, Jay, you're not my favorite person at the moment, and I feel like this nomination really got to Jay, and it really shows how stressful this nomination process is, and being on the chopping board. But I wish him all the best, and Nkechi. So I decided to freeze my juice, and now I have to wait forever for this thing to to give me juice. But I'm here to give you juice. So Nkechi, I feel like you need to work on your relationship with Jay, and by saying that, I mean that you need to spend more time, talk to him, because it looks like there are lots of things that Nkechi does not really agree with Jay on, and she needs to be more outspoken. I think I saw her speak up 2 days ago, and I was very impressed about it, because she's outspoken when she's with her friends. When they're talking, she seems to hold her own, hold her ground, and all that. So with your relationship, I personally don't see that relationship going far. Sorry to J Cash lovers, I feel like they have so many differences and so many different opinions that might not gel. let's not even talk about the whole Christianity thing. Outside Christianity, which is Nkechi's most we all know Nkechi has issues with Jane or wanting to pay tithes, things like that. But outside that, they seem to have a lot of, different opinions flying around there. But I wish Jay and Nkechi and also ship may they say well. And I kind of like Arnold for moving past whatever happened between he and Jay. And for me, it feels like, I don't know if he's pretending, but he seems to not hold grudges, and I really, really like that about him. Talking about Arnold, let's talk about Arnold and Bolanle. So I chanced on a conversation between the two where Bolanle was asking Arnold if he had more secrets to reveal to her. And yeah. Immediately I heard that, I got curious and I just listened. And from what I heard, apparently the lady that came to see Arnold during the party is not Arnold's ex. It's actually a lady that Arnold had asked out right before he came into the house. So it's like something that was, cooking up. Now I understand where the lady is coming from, and I kind of feel sorry for her. But I wish the two of them all the best. I hope they get to sort this thing out. And so Bolanle was quite worried and wanted to know if there were more secrets that Arnold wanted to share. But I have come to realize that Arnold is one that, runs away or shies away from, bringing out information, always wants everything to be off camera when we leave the house. Dude, you came for a reality show. This is how a reality show is supposed to be. You're supposed to know your dirty whatever, so that the trolls can troll you with it. Just joking. Yeah, and right now I'm not too sure about Arnold, and he making reference to the fact that Bolanle is older than him. You knew this before you guys were coupled up, so dude, what are you talking about? Like, I don't get. And yeah, Sylvia seems to be having a good time with Shidi. I think she reprimanded him for shouting or acting a bit tipsy during the party on Friday, and he took it in good faith. I kind of like Chidi, even though I feel like sometimes he talks too much. I kind of like him. I think he's cool. Yeah, and he seems to have told the house guests about coronavirus in his assumptions. Trust Chidi to say something, and most of the time he's half right though. Yeah, and what else? The house seemed to be missing J-Lo to the world, baby. Yeah, and I think Auntie was kind of surprised when Jay told her that they miss Louis, and I actually missed them too. I didn't even think they were that visible till they left the house, and I realized that something was wrong with you or something was going on. That's what he used to say. And Louis and Jenny, I wish you guys all the best. Their fan threw a surprise something for them, and it was amazing. It's nice to know they have jaywalkers around who support and love them, and they got some gifts from their fan base, and that's sweet because I think since the house guests left the house, this is the first time their fan base has actually come out to do something for their favorite housemates, and that was cool. I think they loved it, and thumbs up to the amazing fans of J-Lo to the world, baby. Yeah, and I don't think any other housemate is being missed. Cherry, I think Cherry's been missed in the house as well. Gada in Cherry's voice. So scrap what I said earlier. It looks like Nkechi has finally spoken to Jay, and she suggested something very funny. I just want to point on that. So in their talk, she was telling Jay that it seems like oral conversation wasn't doing them justice, so they should start doing written conversation. I found that funny, but in all, I'm happy that she actually decided to do this with Jay and finally have a talk with him about how he responds to certain things she talks about, and a whole lot, and it's a step in the right direction. I wish them all the best as usual, and I'm happy she actually spoke to him because it's been a long time coming. She hasn't asked him the question of the size of his whatever, but I'm sure that will come soon. Yeah, I'm sure that will come very, very soon. And wow, relationship is not easy, and these guys are trying. So before I forget, yesterday, that was Saturday, Bolanle decided to have a dinner date with Arnold to talk about their issues. Arnold actually asked what Bolanle wanted from him. That guy, if like to say he did in front of me, now slap, I go slap up. But all the same, yeah, it seemed the dinner went well. And of course, we had we saw AB doing her waitress duties and the host being Ike. These housemates seem to have each other's back during these kind of times, and it makes me smile anytime I see them, do stuff like that. And I think I didn't bring to you guys AB and Obi's dinner date as well. It was amazing. It looked good, and I'm proud of them. I'm proud of every one of them because they seem to be taking this seriously, making compromises, having some patience, and
Focus, brother. This one is too high. Let it bend. Let it bend. It's okay like that. Also, the time dinner for don't put Arnold. Hey. Look at that. With love. No red songs in here.
So you're part of this. Good evening, madam. Welcome, sir, to Ultimate Love Restaurant. I am Chef Lindbergh, and this is Chef Obi. And we're here to make sure you have an amazing evening with this beautiful lady. Bolanle, she set all this up, and we're here to make sure you ride in love. Okay? So we've got white wine straight from the horse's mouth. This wine was sent straight from Spain.
What do you want? Tell me.
I just want my arm back. That's all. That's all.
Oh.
How do we play this before? Bolanle, Ike, thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am. We had your call and we have received your order. And so here we have shish kebab, we have diced cucumber and diced tomatoes served with his favorite chicken.
Please, can I get water to wash his hands?
Chicken walala.
Oh, my sugar. When it smiles, it tickles my heart. When it frowns, it breaks my heart. Let's pray.
in a nutshell, relationships don't work until you make them work, and they are putting in the effort, and I personally wish them all the best because you can tell they are putting in the work, and yeah. So there you have it. I don't know if I have forgotten any housemate. Rosie and Kachi, they seem to be kissing a lot these days. Like, get a room, guys. Get a room. Yeah, the PDA is just a tad bit too much. Yeah, Roxy fans, come for me. I feel like it's a tad bit too much, and they should just tone it down a notch. And which other couple do we have that I have not mentioned their name? I think I have spoken about every couple. If I haven't spoken your name, or if I haven't spoken about you, means yeah. just kidding, but